It has now officially been 1 year since I moved into my apartment, a little more than 1 year actually, and one of my most popular videos on my channel is my first apartment checklist. I was obsessed with planning my apartment, everything that I needed to get, so I put together a checklist going room by room, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, listing out every single thing I needed to buy, and I actually downloaded it to my website. Well, I uploaded it to my website so that you can go download it for free and use it. It's so helpful in making sure you have everything. But now that it's been a year, I want to go through and tell you how the products that I bought were, if it's worth it, if it's not worth it. Those cheap products that I didn't want to spend a lot of money on because I was buying so many other things. Are they still holding up? Are they still good? Basically, I just want to give an update explaining what you should buy, what you shouldn't buy from my experience this past year. All right, let's start with the kitchen. The kitchen is probably the products that I use the most, and I'm very opinionated about the ones that I like that I bought and the ones that I don't like. So I just have the first apartment checklist pulled up on my phone because I don't really need to print it out. I'm not really using it, so saving the earth one paper at a time. But first off, pots and pans. Okay, this is the 1 year update on these pots and pans. So basically, I convinced myself that I needed to buy really expensive pots and pans. They weren't even really expensive. They're probably like $179. But when it's your first apartment, do you really need $179 pans? Probably not. However, I have really liked them. I believe they're the Cuisinart version. This has been so nice, and I'm really glad that I bought it in a set versus going to Home Goods or another store and just buying one pan, another version of a pan like that. It just looks very streamlined, and also because it's a set, I have every pan that you could imagine, from pasta to like a skillet pan. I don't know, just random pans that make it really nice. I do want to say, if you do not want to spend a lot of money, like the $179, because I get that's like expensive for pots and pans, Amazon has an Amazon basic set that some of my friends have gotten for their first apartments, and they really like it, and it's like $50 for basically the same thing. It might not look as nice, but I mean, who cares? Like, it works the same. So, all right, dishes and bowls. So I got these dishes and bowls in a set from Target, and I got them when they were on sale on Black Friday. Black Friday, I moved in before my apartment. I love them. They are dishwasher safe, which is like a must for me. They are microwave safe, which is another must for me. They're pretty inexpensive. You can definitely get cheaper. IKEA has great plates, especially if you're like in a college apartment or even a first apartment. It's awesome. But I love these. They're really cute, and they don't have like any scratches on them from like knives using them, or they're just great. Highly recommend. And they come with mugs too, so that's extra nice. Okay, cups, mugs, wine glasses. First, I ended up getting all of my wine glasses. I actually just ordered square ones, but that's like extra on me. The original wine glasses that I got that I love are from Home Goods. By far the cheapest place to get them. If you do want to get them, they have identical ones to West Elm, and they're like $12 versus $54. So if you want wine glasses, go to Home Goods. And then also cups. I got these cups from Williams-Sonoma. Do not recommend them. I don't know if this is just my dishwasher. It could easily be my dishwasher or my hard water, you know, whatever it is. But they get this line on them that I know that they're clean. Like, they come out of the dishwasher and they have this like fogginess around them. And so it makes them look dirty and just not nice. And I mean, I got them from Williams-Sonoma, and so you'd think that I like slightly spent more on it. They actually weren't even that bad, but versus going to like IKEA or Target, they shouldn't be having that, you know? So I do not like those, and I'll probably be donating them once I move out of my apartment. Cookie sheets. Okay, this was another Williams-Sonoma. I didn't get anything else from Williams-Sonoma besides these like first three things apparently. But I got these gold cookie sheets or baking sheets from Williams-Sonoma. Wow, I keep saying that over and over again, but you can get identical set at Target for half the price. So highly recommend that. They're really cute. I love them. Why would you spend extra money when you don't need to? So Target has really cheap, cute stuff that if I was to do it over again, I would probably just get everything from there. All right, so utensils. I ended up getting a set of OXO utensils, and I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't remember how to pronounce it, but it was like a 17-piece set, and this is one of the best things that I bought for my apartment. I'm so glad that I did this because it has every single thing that you could ever imagine. Like, I remember that first couple of months when I moved into my apartment, I needed a pizza cutter, or I needed a cheese grater, or like dumb things like that I wouldn't originally think of buying. And so just to know, or like a can opener, like just to know that I have all those there from buying that set is really, really nice. They've held up super well. They're also dishwasher safe. And then I also got a cuter gold and white set, and I've had so many questions about those, if they've held up, if they've gotten dingy looking, and I don't know if I said this, but I got them from Amazon, and I want to say they were like $28. I actually got them as a Christmas gift, but they have kind of held up. So like, I'm surprised at how white they still are, because I use like enchilada sauce, like those, like tomato sauce. They've really been through a lot, and once you throw them in the dishwasher, they come out looking kind of, I mean, they look good. However, they're starting to like come apart. So for $28 for an entire set to last a year, I think that's pretty good. But just to know, in case you decide to go that route and buy that. Next, so measuring cups. This is just like a little tidbit, but IKEA has this like liquid measuring cup for $3 or $4, and it's the best. You can microwave, at least I microwave it. I don't know if you should, but I do. And I throw it in the dishwasher, and none of the labels have come off. And I had an identical one basically from Target, and all of those labels came off. So if you're at IKEA, get it. It works really, really well, and it's super easy to clean. And then the last thing I want to talk about in my kitchen is just something that is super, super random, but I love these dish sponges. They come from HomeGoods or Michaels or TJ Maxx, one of those. They are the best. And then I also love this Method white soap. I just think if you're gonna have soap sitting on your counter, you might as well have it be pretty, and I just get it from Target for cheap. So that kind of rounds up my update on the kitchen, like first apartment checklist that I have, and how I'm liking some stuff, how I'm not liking some stuff. Now let's go to the living room, and I get questions on where I got stuff in my living room all of the time, and I will update you where you can find them, and also if the things are still comfortable. All right, first up we have my couch. I probably get more DMs on Instagram about this couch than anything else. It is from Ashley's. I was very particular about what type of couch I wanted. It didn't cross off all of the check marks that I wanted, but it did cross off a ton of them, and I got it on a great sale. Plus, I got it right before the big C happened, and so I know people who are ordering it now have longer lead times, but it's really hard to get a couch that is this large for as cheap as I got it for. I think I got it for like $1,200, and let me tell you, it is the best. It is the most comfortable. It's not probably the most comfortable couch, but up there, seriously, on one of the most comfortable couches I have ever slept on. We are always taking naps on it. We sit on it every single day probably. I will say that the fabric is starting to stretch a little bit, so I can tell that it's not the best quality fabric. Like after I move into a home in like 2 years after buying it, it's like a great second basement couch, you know, but in my first apartment, it is awesome, and I highly recommend it. Like I have really, really, really liked it. Another very asked product, my coffee table. So I can't remember if I got my coffee table from Overstock or Wayfair, but they carried it on like both of those, so it doesn't really matter. I cannot find this coffee table anywhere online. I think that they stopped carrying, well, clearly they stopped carrying it, which sucks because it is really cute. I just burped. That was disgusting, but it is really, really cute, and it was a splurge. Like it was $300, which like, again, do you need a $300 coffee table when you can go buy a $100 one? But I really, really liked it, and I have been able to find, or someone actually sent me it on Instagram, this coffee table, which is really similar, but not the same. You know, I like mine better for some reason. I don't know. That one's not as cute, but it's similar if you are looking for something like that. And I wanna, like, off the top of my head, I wanna say it's like half or double the price. Throw pillows, my favorite place. I actually hate my throw pillows on my couch. I wanna replace all of them, but my favorite place to get throw pillows is Woven Nook or Amazon. They have really great cheap options. And lastly, my living room rugs. So both of these rugs, actually every single rug that I got from my first apartment came from Rugs USA because they were really, really cheap and they were cute. I've had them for a year now, and I layered them. So it's a jute rug with like a cowhide rug on top. The cowhide rug, honestly, they're both holding up really, really well for the amount of traction they get on it. The cowhide rug, the gold flakes are slightly coming off, but it doesn't look bad. Like, you can't really, if you didn't know that they were there before or that it looked a certain way, you wouldn't know in general that they're coming off. It's just if you look like really close, you know? So I recommend them. I mean, it's another thing that probably when I move out of this apartment, like it's had its day. Like, it's not, I mean, it's like a $60, $100 rug. Like, what really can you ask for? But for an apartment, it is perfect, and I'm honestly surprised at how well it's held up. All right, bedroom. So out of everything that you buy for your apartment, the bedroom stuff is probably most expensive, besides like maybe your couch because you need a mattress, sheets, your bed frame. It just really, really adds up. So I researched and researched and researched the best cheap, I don't know, mattresses and headboard to get it look a lot more expensive than it actually is. So I got my headboard from Macy's, and they run like 40% off basically all the time. Like, if you buy it full price, you're dumb. Don't buy it full price. They're always on sale. And I want to say it was like $250, and then right when you're about to check out or finish checking out, they add on another like 100, so it probably was $350, which for the size and headboard size, and just it has like the base, it's not baseboards, it has the base to it, I don't know what you call it. It is honestly like impressive that it's that cheap. I will say I'm over it. I know that sounds bad, but I feel like everyone and their mother has this bed, and I don't want to offend anyone that's bought it, and I bought it too, so I'm kind of like offending myself. I feel like it's a little 2016, if you know what I mean. But when you're on a budget and not wanting to spend a lot of money and still want to have it look really good, it is perfect. Like, it's a great bed, and it just feels like sturdy. So I do recommend that if you like how it looks. Like I said, I'm kind of over it. I want a different one, but I'm happy with the purchase. And then my mattress. Okay, I like am annoyed at myself because I talk about this so much, but my mattress and my mattress pad are both from Amazon, and usually mattresses are like $1,000. Like, I went to mattress stores and like laid on the, you know, I did the whole shebang, like laid on it, and be like, well, how much it is? And they're like, well, $1,200. And I'm like, oh my god, like I'm not about to spend another $1,200 on something because I needed to buy 2 mattresses. So I went to Amazon and I did like the best ratings. I searched mattresses, and it came to this mattress. Let me tell you, this mattress is so comfortable. It's been a year now, as you know, and it is just as comfortable. It's held up so well, and the mattress was like $250, plus then I spent $75 on a mattress topper. It's a dream. Like, buy them both. They are it's a dream situation. I also get a ton of DMs about the mattress topper and people being like, I have never been in a bed this comfy, and I totally agree. It feels like a hotel bed. It's the best. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, my nightstands. Okay, the nightstands are from Walmart, and I would compare the quality to IKEA. So they've held up for me for like, and they're fine. They're just not like, you mean, it's a little, like, they're a little squeaky when you pull them out. But again, what do you mean? Like, what do you expect? They're cheap. Like $160 for a large nightstand is a amazing price, and they look really good. And then lastly, for the bedroom, I just get questions on this a lot, and I'm pointing because it's behind the camera, but it is the mirror. It's a full-length mirror. If you want a cheap full-length mirror, go to HomeGoods. They have the best prices on them, and mine was like silver and I spray painted it gold. If you're up close to it, it doesn't look as good as like in pictures or when you're farther away, but it was like $70 and it's huge and you really can't beat it. Lastly, we have the bathroom. I feel like everything else is self-explanatory, so I don't really need to go through it. But for the bathroom, I got all of my bath towels from Costco. They are massive. They're white, and so I feel like they're getting a little dingy now, but maybe it's just because of how I'm cleaning it. I don't know. I only put it in with whites, but they're so fluffy and huge, and we're like $8 a piece. So if you need towels, go to Costco if you have a membership. And then shower curtain, Target has like the cutest shower curtains by far in my opinion, and they're really inexpensive. And then for like the toilet plunger and stuff, Target also has that. Honestly, like you can nail out your bathroom stuff on Target, and I find that they have the best prices. Like even for the plastic shower liner, it is just really, really nice. And that is it for the things that I still recommend that I bought for my first apartment. Reminder, if you want to use this first apartment checklist, I have it free on my website. You can just download it and print it out or use it on your phone. It is so helpful and just really makes the process easier. And make sure that you have every single thing that you need. I think just it's fun, but it's also super overwhelming to buy everything. So take it from me on the stuff that is good and the stuff that isn't good, worth the money, not worth the money. You know, after a year of using it, like some things are just as good as I thought they'd be, and then other things I'm like, yep, that was a waste. So I hope that was really helpful. Maybe we'll have a 2-year one next year. I'm just kidding. That's a little overkill. But for more first apartment videos and tips, decorating ideas, organization tips, cleaning hacks, make sure to follow me on Instagram at @BySophiaLee and subscribe to my channel.